please don't get into my ranked games and start running Phoenix on every map. I beg you.
Even from Liquid, I don't want to see it again. Like on the defense, it made a lot of sense pushing in cave, but like when you're playing up against an up that's like in nest, you're trying to flash mid, it just doesn't reach. It's close quarters, and that was one of the reasons why EDG were able to make it so close.
Come on, let's go! Now it's going to be that B split with a Hunter's Fury. Cuts his way, and Kang'an finds the opening, and a rifle at his feet still. Liquid will not be denied this space.
Scream is so weak using the operator here. Can Scream be the hero that Team Liquid need?
Another fade down now, and that is going to be the go button for Scream. Wants to push forwards right in between pyramids, making waves on the map.
Whoa, got a shot!
Shut down Kang'an.
Insane 1-2 play from Scream and Yampi.
I wasn't really happy with the way that people were talking about the Phoenix on Breeze, because I actually think it's quite good. Phoenix offers a lot of things that you can do on Breeze. One being this wall, it's very versatile. You can put one here, denies info from mid. Use one here for a B split. You can do one across like this for an A split. It also offers an extra wall for you to get down onto sites. So in case your Viper goes down or if she's out of fuel or something, or on B, you saw Liquid going like this, they would wall like this to give them another avenue to push out of, right? Not only that, his hot hands is also really nice because it offers a molly now for both sites. So if Viper's playing B and she's out of mollies, Phoenix can use his, or if he's playing on A, they have a molly to stall here as well. His flashes are also great. This is because everyone and their mother is using flashes to just swing through walls. And on this map, everybody's using Viper walls, meaning flashes are going to be just as strong, right? So you can flash through the wall and peek out here, you can flash through the wall and peek out B. Phoenix is just really strong in my opinion, and I think that he has a lot of potential on this map, and I think that after Team Liquid ran him, I think that we're going to see more of it, right? Because orbs on this map, especially this A main one, are extremely free. You can just KO knife this area, Phoenix runs up, grabs the orb, boom, that's already one right there. Now, we didn't see Liquid run it a whole lot, like go into these orbs, grabbing, like farming orbs a whole lot, but I think that next time that they play it, I think that they will. But I think the Phoenix has a lot to offer on this map, and I think we're going to see a lot more in the days coming. With that being said, I'm going to show you a few rounds where some of these things that I talk about work. So in this round, round 3 against EDG and Breeze, we're going to see that we're in a 3 versus 1. This is something small. But like I said, this molly is useful in a couple different ways. So Scream knows that this guy's stuck in bricks. He can use his molly, clears him out. They end up winning the round and they kill the guy, right? Nothing too huge there. This round. So EDG started off this round by defaulting. They were defaulting through mid. They were pushing through tunnel. Sova and Viper were holding these A pushes, holding halls and A main and all that. Now, eventually, EDG's like, yo, let's go out towards B. And now because this default took a while, and Viper had already used both mollies and her smoke to delay as much as she can, she's out of mollies. But Phoenix still has his. Now, this is a really good timing on the hot hands, right? You're going to see Scream throw this at 25 seconds, meaning that EDG is only going to have about 20, less than that maybe, to come out on the site. So if you combine Viper's smoke with his hot hands, it does a ton of damage, right? Not only that, so I'm going to rewind this just a smidge. Phoenix flashes are also really good. And if you didn't know, Viper smokes, when you put them down, it might not look like the smoke is down, but apparently on the server side, the smoke isn't there, right? So like there might be a little bit of smoke for the enemies to see it, right? So like they're just getting blinded through like a Viper smoke that's like half there, right? And this allows Scream to walk up and try and get some free kills. But so I just wanted to show the flash off there. Team Liquid wins this round, but people also forget to mention that there's a lot of places on Breeze where the flashes are good, and it's not just through Viper walls. You can flash around this corner like we just saw. You can flash around elbow. You can flash around A main and shop, right? There are a lot of places to flash on this map where you might be thinking, oh, well, the flash is a very long range. It might not be that good. Well, think again. And on this round, round 5, I'm going to show you how Liquid wants to fight for A main. They want to try and deny this ult orb because this is like an eco round, right? Eco round for EDG. A big part of their plan is this jet orb. If they get one more, she can get knives, drop their gun to Sova potentially. And Team Liquid's like, yo, yeah, we're not going to let that happen. So what they decide to do is they KO knife, KO molly as well, and even Phoenix gets ready to flash. No Sova's still here, and these flashes are perfect utility for these angles, for these close range engagements that you're going to be taking in shop. To the point where I think that Phoenix is he sounds like a perfect pick for this map. His wall is really useful, his molly is really useful, his flash is really useful, his ult is arguably one of the best ults in the game, being at 6 orbs. Right? And so far, all we've seen are good things from this Phoenix. So I don't see why you wouldn't want to run him. All right, so I'm taking us over to round 22. And in this round, Phoenix is actually going to farm an orb. Now, what I didn't like about Liquid and how they played this is how they didn't farm Phoenix ult orb enough, in my opinion at least. Right? This orb should be, in theory, pretty free with a KO knife and just a little bit of fighting. You should be able to farm this up for your Phoenix. right? But regardless, on the Rika round, Scream is feeling confident, and he was able to work up into shop, grab the ult orb. The rest of his teammates were doing like a small mid default, while Chamber was able to find a really nice timing up into halls. Keep an eye on this guy because he could probably do a lot of damage. So as you can see, they're grouped up outside of A, and they're getting ready to do this A hit. Phoenix flash goes out, ulti. Scream pulls out his knife, he knows how much respect this ult is going to get, to the point where he knows nobody's in this area. Nobody, right? Surely they're going to be playing towards yellow. So he's just focused on this area of the map. He's focused on stairs, he's focused on bridge, he's focused on everything back here. So he pulls his gun out, his aim is just crazy, right? And look at the amount of space that Phoenix single-handedly made for his team. I'm going to rewind this a little bit, made enough noise so that Yampi was able to open the door and kill a guy in the back of the head, meaning Sova. And Chamber, he's worried about halls. He's also worried about the Phoenix ult just running through sight, killing his Viper. He can't pay attention to both things at the same time, right? Phoenix is just, it looks so good on this map. And it shocks me that people were bashing on it as hard as they were, right? And you even saw there, Yampi was able to find another nice kill. Unlucky timing that their Chamber got tagged by this recon here. But again, looks really nice. So I'm going to take us over to the final round that I want to show you. If you watch this game, you're going to see that Team Liquid on offense tries to go B quite a bit. Now, this is a lot harder because you don't have a Space Maker. You don't have a Jet, you don't have a Neon, you don't have a Yoru, you don't have any of that. All you have are Phoenix and his legs and his flashes. So if a Viper mollies him, he's as stuck as his Viper is, or Sova is, right? So in order to go B, or against a Viper, really, you have to be able to split on her, right? You can't just go through one choke point, otherwise you're going to get mollied out and it's not going to work. And you have to utilize this flame wall, right? And this is actually, believe it or not, the first time that we see a B split coming out from Team Liquid. As you can see, Team Liquid's gearing up for a B hit. You got that Viper smoking nest, which is a really strong ult orb, or a really strong smoke orb. And then you can see the Viper throws her wall up. Phoenix throws his wall up. He flashes around the corner. Again, a really good angle in which you could flash. Hot hands close. They go, I think, is that intentional? I just noticed this now recording this. Do they intentionally peek this from a high-low to where KO and Phoenix are peeking this angle at the same time? I think this is intentional because there's no other reason why you would jump on this box. So if anybody's holding this angle, they just... Yeah, it has to be. So that's actually really cool. Yeah, that's actually insane. So then Chamber's like in an awkward spot. He's getting pinched from side and this Phoenix. He has to worry about both sids. That was actually really smart. I just noticed that as I'm recording this. That's actually a really cool double peek. And now Yampi and Scream, now they both have operators and they end up forcing overtime. Yeah, Phoenix on Breeze is not as bad as everybody thinks. And I think that people, when they see new comps, they have to try and open their mind and think outside the box. Because this looks really good on Breeze, and I think we're going to see a lot more of it. With that being said, hopefully you guys learned something from this. I know I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.